In a dim tunnel, a white-haired boy sat in the backseat listening to his parents in the front recall their sweet love story from when they first met. All of a sudden, sparks flew everywhere inside the tunnel and a harsh, blinding white glow burst up ahead. Everything went black for the boy. When he opened his eyes again, the whole world had completely changed. It was no accident. The white-haired boy had traveled through time. Earlier on, his parents had come from the future to visit him, all three stuck at 18 years old. Now it was his turn to travel back to the era when his parents were 19. After waking up, the boy found himself outside a factory gate. He spotted a girl riding a tricycle. At once, it was his young mother, Chen Shi. Overjoyed, he rushed to block her way and called out, "Mom!" The girl was totally confused and took him for a creep. Her cries for help drew passers-by, and one brave young man stepped forward and punched the boy. The white-haired boy got a clear look and was stunned. The guy who hit him was none other than his young father, Xiao Yu. Panicked, the boy blurted out his dad's name. That only made Chen Shi more suspicious. "You two know each other? You must be a gang of hooligans." She lifted a hammer, and the two young men instantly squatted down to surrender out of fright. A police officer happened to pass by and took all three down to the police station. At first, the white-haired boy thought his folks were playing an immersive roleplay game with him until he caught sight of the calendar on a desk marked 1984. His eyes widened in shock. He finally realized he'd really time-traveled. Worse still, a terrifying thought crossed his mind. If his sudden appearance stopped his parents from falling in love, he would never be born at all. So, he made a shocking decision. Stick close to Chen Shi and keep calling her mom, no matter what. Even if people thought he was insane, he had to secure his own existence. Right after leaving the police station, they ran into Xiao Yu's hot-tempered birth father. Without a word, the old man slapped Xiao Yu hard. Furious, his son had landed in police custody and embarrassed the family. In that instant, both Chen Shi and the white-haired boy instinctively stepped in front of Xiao Yu to shield him. Xiao Yu was stunned. Never had he felt such warm protection from complete strangers. They were dragged away by his father. Xiao Yu snuck back to Chen Shi and the boy soon after. He held the wrapped-up hammer and handed it back to Chen Shi. As their eyes locked, the white-haired boy watched excitedly, convinced sparks of romance were flying between them. Just then, a man pulled up on a bicycle beside them. Chen Shi smiled and greeted him. "Widong." The white-haired boy froze on the spot. Why did his mother have a boyfriend? On a bright sunny morning, Chen Shi rode on the back of Widong's bike, wearing a big, happy grin. Hidden not far away were the white-haired boy and Xiao Yu, tailing them. Xiao Yu had no clue why they were stalking Chen Shi, but the boy knew full well he had to split up this couple to make sure he would be born someday. They followed them all the way to a photo studio and uncovered a shocking secret. Wei Dong never truly cared about Chen Shi. He planned to trick her into sitting for an accounting exam in another person's place for money, and the exam form wasn't even registered under Chen Shi's name. Totally kept in the dark, Chen Shi ate her lunch in the factory cafeteria while cramming for the test. The white-haired boy sneaked into the factory, and Xiao Yu got in smoothly as the factory director's son. Once they confirmed Chen Shi knew nothing of the scheme, they were plotting their next move when Wei Dong came over, trying to curry favor with Xiao Yu. Fed up, the white-haired boy knocked him to the ground with one punch. Dazed and furious, Wei Dong stormed over to Chen Shi's house and sneered nastily.
你也不撒泡尿照照镜子，家里穷的叮当响，没爹没娘的，守着两个半死不活的老东西。
Chen Shi picked up a basin of water and drenched him head to toe. Enraged, Wei Dong spilled the exam for hire plot, hoping to blackmail her. Instead, Chen Shi beat the unscrupulous guy up again. Wei Dong retaliated by filing a police report, falsely claiming Chen Shi was cheating on him with other men and tried to hurt him. He kept fabricating lies in front of the cops. Chen Shi slapped him without hesitation before calmly laying out his cheating exam scam, making the policeman spit out his tea in surprise. Wei Dong tried denying everything, but the white-haired boy pulled out a voice recording, leaving irrefutable proof against him. The police dealt with Wei Dong per law, and the scheming man got what he deserved. Relieved as the boy was, a new puzzle popped up. He'd successfully broken his mother up with her terrible ex, yet his father, Xiao Yu, was a clumsy, naive kid, and his mom, Chen Shi, had a fiery temper. How on earth had the two ended up together? More importantly, the real reason behind the boy's time travel seemed far more complicated than just safeguarding his parents' romance.